Welcome children, welcome to yoga. I hope everyone is doing okay, if everyone is keeping well. So we're going to come and do a little bit more yoga today. We're going to look at the feet a little bit more, do a few more foot yoga moves and come and do our normal warm-up and sun salutation. But let's start, before we do our 3 breaths, let's start with a nice centering for the body. So let's just come to see if we can find a comfortable seat and just come to notice the connection of the sit bones with the ground. Maybe you can just take a little move from side to side and feel the sit bones connecting down to the ground. If you're comfortable to do so, you can close your eyes so you can really be in the body, not being distracted by anything that's going on around you. Noticing the hands can just rest on the knees or in the lap, wherever they're comfortable. Allowing the hands to rest and the shoulders to be soft. The spine is starting to lengthen out of the pelvis. So if we're a little bit slumped, just seeing if we can bring some length into that spine. Imagine that crown of the head moving towards the sky so that we're sitting tall. Again though, we're not kind of rigid here, we're just tall, but we have a sort of softness. The muscles are gently working on either side of the spine to keep us here. Just noticing how you're feeling today. How does it feel in the body to sit up in this tall way? Is it comfortable? Is it not so comfortable? Just going to notice all the little details that you can see today. Tuning into your breath. How's my breathing today? Into your mood. How am I feeling today? Okay. And coming to gently open the eyes. We're going to come and do our 3 breaths with the chime. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Brilliant. Okay, so let's come to warm up the body. We're going to do our warm-ups this week sitting down. Let's come and bring ourselves into our L-shaped sitting. So remember, you can come into L-shaped sitting, and this is already quite a strong yoga pose. Maybe we can feel the muscles working on the front and the back of the body, all around the trunk of the body. If it feels a bit hard, we can bring our hands down to give us a little bit of support. We're going to start by wiggling our toes. We're going to squeeze them in, stretch them out, and wriggle them all about. We're going to come and circle with the ankles one way and then the other. We're going to come and flex our feet, bringing our toes towards us and pointing them away. So flexing, noticing how that feels along the back of the legs and pointing. So bringing movement into the ankle and into the whole back of the leg. Okay. And then I'm going to turn towards you. We're going to come and do a little warm up for our ankle, knee and hip joint. We're going to come and cradle our babies. So I've done this with some of you before maybe. So the idea is that we're going to lift up our foot and our knee. Now you may be able to just lift them like this. You may be able to take your foot and put it into the elbow crease. You may be able to wrap your other arm around and lift your knee up. Just doing whatever feels comfortable for your body to do. What we're coming to do is coming to gently rock this leg from side to side. So we're coming into the hip joint there, just bringing some nice sliding and gliding into that hip socket. I'm going to put that one down. Oh, actually, you know what I always do? Let's give the baby a little kiss. Putting that one down, you don't have one baby, you've got 2. You've got twins. So again, you're going to come to maybe cradle this baby. Might be different on this side. Just trying how you want to hold your baby on this side. But again, just coming to do that gentle rocking, maybe giving your baby a kiss. And then putting that one down as well. Now we're going to come to make a big diamond shape with our feet. We've got our cooking pot. We're going to cook some food, warm up our body. So we're going to stir the pot. Now notice I can just stir the pot like this. I'm not moving my body, but what I want to actually do, what I'm trying to warm up here is my lower back and my waist. So I want to imagine that whatever's in the pot is really thick and it's taking a lot of strength to move that spoon around. So I'm having to put my whole body into it and just noticing how it feels as you move around, either in a big circle, even you can do small circles and still feel that connection down to the lower back, the waist, side of the body, and then we're going to go in the other direction. So just coming to stir that pot for a couple more turns. Great. Okay, and then from there, we're going to come to find our hands and our knees. So we're going to come onto our hands and our knees, finding all fours, and we're going to come and do our cat-cow. So this is really nice to kind of come and wake up along the spine, breathing in, we're tilting the tailbone upwards, looking away, breathing out, we're bringing the chin and the pelvis towards each other, arching in between the shoulder blades like an angry cat. Breathing in, coming forward, breathing out, arching. So just feeling that movement in the spine and also maybe a little bit in the heels of the hands. As you come forward, there's a little drag back through the heels of the hands. As you come into the cat, there's a little bit of a push away through the heels of the hands. One more time. And then coming to a neutral. So just so you know, when I say, we're going to come to kneel, when I say heels of the hands, I'm just mean these bits. So the bottom part of your hand here. Sometimes called the heel of your hand. So from our seated mountain, we'll come to do some shoulder, we'll come to move into our shoulder joints a little bit. Let's come to put our hands on our shoulders and come just to circle one way and the other. Having some nice big circles in the shoulders, coming to bring the arms out, stretching the fingers out, squeeze them in, stretching them out. Turning the palms up, touching the shoulders, coming and taking the fingers so they're facing behind you, and coming to gently come into the wrists this way. And then we're going to turn the tops of the hands over. And we're going to notice how it feels that way. So just coming to be curious, how does that feel in my wrists? Okay, and then from here, we're just going to take one hand down to the side and come over, opening through the side body, and then going to the other side, the gentle pulse. We'll come and do it one more time on each side, opening up, and then for our neck, we're just going to look to the side, moving our head slowly, just noticing how is the neck moving today, looking up, looking down, back to center. Brilliant. Oh, and our jaw. Let's come and do our jaw. Maybe we can make some circles with our jaw. Looks a bit funny when you do this, but it can feel quite nice. Circling the jaw around. Giving it a bit of a massage. Lovely. Okay. So from here we're going to come to do our sun salutation. So let's come into our hands and knees. Let's come into our downward dog, which will be part of our sun salutation. We're tucking our toes, lifting the knees, making that V shape. We're walking the hands forward. We're going to come and roll all the way up. Head and neck come up last. We're going to come into our sun salutation. So at the top of your mat or wherever it is that you're practicing, breathing in, taking a moment, standing in mountain, feeling your feet connecting down to the ground. Breathing in, breathing out, hands in front of the heart. Breathing in, we're bringing the arms up. Breathing out, folding all the way forwards, hands coming down through the center. Breathing in, we're stepping back with the right foot, dropping the knee. Then we're going to come back into our plank, stepping back. Breathing out, we're dropping the knees down and rolling all the way down. We can just leave the hands where they are. We're coming into a little baby cobra. Tops of the feet are connecting down to the ground. Breathing in. Breathing out, we're coming back through our child pose, tucking the toes under, lifting into a downward dog. Breathing in, we're going to step forward with that right foot. Remember, you can always help it come forward. Breathing out, the left foot comes, taking the arms out wide. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, let's come and try the other side. So, breathing in, arms up. Breathing out, folding forward, hands coming down through the center line. Breathing in, we're going to step back with the left foot, dropping that knee down, taking the hands flat, stepping back into our plank. Breathing out, we're going to lower the knees and just let the body roll down. Then we're just coming to find a nice baby cobra, so we're just lifting up gently. Don't have to come too high. Breathing in, breathing out, we're coming through our child pose, tucking the toes under, coming into our downward dog. Breathing in, we're going to step that left foot forward. Breathing out, the right foot comes to me. Breathing in, we're taking the arms out wide. And breathing out, hands in front of the heart. Coming to notice how you feel. Let's come to find our seat. And we come to do a couple of breaths. So today maybe we'll come to do our finger breathing. So breathing in as we go up the finger. Breathing out as we come down. Breathing in as we go up. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And on the other side as well. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. One last breath in. And out. So 10 nice deep conscious breaths there with our fingers. You see we always have our fingers with us and our breath, so you can do that anytime. Okay, so we're going to come and do the feet again a little bit. We're going to come and bring the feet together in our kind of cobbler pose, and we're going to come and give them a little squeeze again, a little bit of a massage like we did last time, but a little bit different. Just having the feet together, we'll do them both at the same time. Again, using the thumbs, finding that arch, the inside arch of the foot, maybe giving the toes a little bit of a squeeze, moving each toe, finding the top of the foot. Just doing a little bit of a shorter massage this time. But if you've got time, it's always nice to give them a bit more attention, even massaging around the ankles. Okay, and then we're going to come to kneeling. Last time we kind of stretched the soles of our feet. This time we're going to keep our toes tucked under, and we're going to lift our knees and come and stretch the tops of our feet. So the tops of our feet are also very important and have lots of nerve endings as well, just like the sole of the foot. So important to come and stimulate the top of the foot as well. Okay, and then from here we're going to come and bring the hands forward. We will tuck our toes under, and we're going to come and lift the knees up. Now we're going to see we're on our toes here. Can we come all the way up to standing on our toes? See if we can balance here, bringing the hands together, coming and gently lifting up through the toes. Oh, we're in a balance. Excellent. Okay, we're going to come and do a bit of heel toe walking. So I'm just going to come forward on my toes and come back onto my heels. Ooh, coming on forward on my heels and backwards on my toes. So just coming to stimulate the different parts of the feet. Maybe we can walk on the outside edge of the feet and the inside edge of the feet. Just coming to do a little bit more of that. Heel toe walking. Then coming to stand in your mountain. Coming to notice how the feet are feeling after quite a lot of stimulation. And from here we're going to come now to find a forward fold. So we're going to bring our arms up, breathing out, hands together. We're going to come and forward fold, and you can bend the knees as much as you need to. Actually, before we fold, let's come back up one more time. So we'll just bring ourselves back up, and I'm just going to tell you, when we forward fold, we're going to use these two fingers, our index finger and our middle finger, to wrap around our big toe. We're going to see if we can take hold of our big toe and be in our forward bend. And then if you want to try something else after that, we're going to see if we can put our hands underneath our feet. So let's come and give it a go. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's forward fold down. Now you can bend the knees as much as you need to bring your hands down. next to your feet. You can take those 2 fingers and wrap them around your big toe. And give your big toe a bit of a squeeze. And you can let your elbows come out, just let your head hang down. Be in your forward fold, maybe just moving a little bit from side to side or coming to be still. Now from here, you can either stay here or release the toes and roll up if you want to, or you can come and see if we can place the hands under the feet. So we're lifting the foot up and placing the toes right up to the wrist crease. Again, the knees can be bent. It can feel quite nice to give it like you're giving your hands a little bit of a massage with your feet, and your feet are kind of getting a nice massage from being on top of your hands. So just noticing how that feels. Releasing the hands, and we're gently going to come and roll up and have the knees bent, head and neck coming up last. Noticing how you're feeling, taking a moment to pause. Always good to pause in between poses and just feel the body. Okay, we're going to come and heel toe the feet out now into a wider stance. So my toes are pointing out a little bit. Out to the side, we're coming into our goddess pose or our horse stance. We're going to breathe in, breathe out, we're going to lower down. Breathing in and breathing out. One time breathing in and breathing out. This time we're going to stay down and we're going to see if we can come up onto one toe, maybe the other toe, and we're going to do that a couple of times. Oh. It can be quite tricky. If it feels a bit too tricky, you can just stay in goddess like this and come and do some more breathing. Or you can try and lift up into both toes. Lovely. Okay, let's come all the way back up. And heel toe the feet back in. So it's time for us to come back down to the mat now. So we're going to come and find our squat like we did last time. Coming all the way down, we're going to take the hands behind us. See if we can find our tabletop. Remember, your fingers may be pointing that way or out or behind you, whatever feels most comfortable for your body. Lifting up and lowering down. Remember, we're going to leave the knees pointing up. We're going to come and lie down, find our T, letting our arms come out to the side and letting the knees fall down to one side and the head is going to the other. We're in our lying down twist, starting to let the body prepare for a little rest. Breathing in back to centre, breathing out to the other side. Breathing in back to centre, breathing out, coming into your Shavasana pose. So you may be coming to lie on your back, you may want to get a pillow to put under your head. Use that next time. Bringing your arms down by your side, coming to find your comfortable lying down position. So when we come to relax, we can take a moment just to tense the body so that we can notice the difference. We can squeeze the muscles in the feet and the legs and then release. We can squeeze the muscles in the back of the body and release. We can squeeze the muscles in the front of the body, release. We can squeeze the muscles in the arms and the hands and the fingers and release. We can squeeze the muscles in the face and release. We can do the whole body a couple of times, so squeezing everything in the body and letting go. One more time, squeezing and letting go. And now coming to really allow your body to let go. How is it to just allow yourself to become soft and floppy? So not having to move your body anymore. Allowing it just to come and be still. Maybe you can imagine that your body has become very heavy and it's sinking down into the ground. Gently closing your eyes if you're comfortable to do so. Just going to have a couple of minutes of stillness now where we let everything pause and settle. Sometimes the body can come to be still, but the mind is still busy. Maybe call it a monkey mind, where it's jumping from one thought to another. If you've got a little bit of a monkey mind, that's fine. That's a lot of us have busy minds. That's what our minds do. They think thoughts. What you can do though, if it is a bit busy and a bit loud, you can come to focus on something else. So focusing on the breath as it goes in and out of your nose. Really noticing the temperature of the breath. Noticing how it feels in the nostril and where it travels after it goes into the nostril, filling it in the whole of the body. Maybe noticing what part of your body is moving as you breathe in and out. Now remember, you can always stay lying down and take a longer rest if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can come to start to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can stretch your arms behind you, making yourself nice and long. Or if you haven't got space behind you, like I don't have space, you can stretch your arms up. Bring the knees in for a cuddle. Send yourself some love. I love my body. I love myself. Sending yourself some love. Rocking a little bit from side to side. Giving your lower back a bit of a massage. And you're going to come and put the feet down on the mat. Let the knees come to one side. Let your upper arm, your top arm come down. And we're going to push up to a comfortable seated position. We'll find our cross legs. Bring our hands in front of our heart. Of the thumbs against the breastbone. And we can bow our heads to our hearts, bow to each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming and practicing. I hope you have a really good day. And see you soon. Bye.